guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is just Macy, really? Macy, what are you doing? Okay. So today's video is just going to be a little about being married young, because I get a lot of like, why did I get married so young, and like, do I like it? Well, for starters, obviously I like it because I am still married. The only thing is about being married young is you're still growing into yourself, so you and your partner have to grow together. So you grow into yourself as y'all are growing to one. But my thing is about still, being married young is you still have to be yourself. Like, you still have to have time for yourself. Like, a lot of people say, like, when you get married, like, y'all are one and that is it. I mean, y'all are definitely one, but at the same time, you have to have your own interests, your own friends. Like, you have to have stuff outside of that person, and you have to be happy with yourself before thinking that somebody else is going to make you happy. So for me, me and my husband were like best friends before we decided to get married, and we didn't have like a long drawn out engagement or anything. Like, our engagement was like 3.5 months long. Like, it was not long at all. It was very short. Short and sweet. And I mean, we didn't date for like 10 years either. We only dated for like 1.5 years, then we were engaged for like half a year basically, and then we're married. So our relationship hasn't been like super like long, but we are about to come up on our 1-year anniversary in the next couple of months, which is great. So yes, I do like being married. I love it. It's just like having a best friend. But like I said, you can't expect that one person to just make you happy all the time, because it's not always going to be perfect, and it's not always going to be like happy-go-lucky. Like, I promise it's not. Like, me and my husband, we do fight. We have little bickers, but it's nothing like major. Like, we have like little like common arguments, but I really wouldn't even call it an argument, because it's like your opinion, my opinion, and at the end of the day, like, in my opinion, y'all, for real, if y'all are agreeing on literally every single thing, then somebody's not being honest, because there's no way that y'all are gonna always agree. Like, me and my husband butt heads because we're both stubborn, and then we both have to come to the realization that you're gonna have your opinion and I'm gonna have my opinion, and that's just what it is. Now, the one thing I will tell you, before you do get married, no matter what age you are, make sure y'all want kids or do not want kids. One of y'all cannot want kids, the other one cannot. Like, that's not gonna work, because one person isn't gonna just randomly change their mind and have kids, like, and the other one's just not gonna be like, oh, I don't want it. Like, that's just not gonna work. Y'all gotta make sure y'all on the same page before y'all get married. Where y'all want to live, that's a big thing. Like, because me and my husband right now, we're like, we're young, so we obviously don't know exactly where we want to be for the rest of our lives. Obviously, we still want to stay in Texas. Like, I do want to move to New York, but I don't think I want to make that like a permanent thing. I want to go for like 6 months and then probably come back home, and like, we're both on board with that. But it's not like gonna be granted that we're just gonna go and live in New York for the rest of our lives, because I don't see that happening. I mean, maybe we go and we both love it, but who knows. But yeah, so I have to make sure y'all on the same page about like foundation stuff, yes, but like little stuff like, honestly, what color your comforter is doesn't matter. Like, my husband really doesn't care. As long as he has something to sleep on, he don't care. But for me, I always try to make our stuff like gender neutral for him, but he doesn't care. So honestly, I could probably have a pink comforter and he'll be okay with it. What's another thing? Like, we both have an attitude. I have a really bad attitude. He's patient, but he definitely does get attitude sometimes. But like I said, like, we're young, so we're still learning each other and we're still learning ourselves, and it's something that we both have to like work on and like grow with. And honestly, I think, me personally, I think we've both grown up a lot since we've been married. Honestly, since we've been dating. But I get why that question. Why did you get married so young? So I got married at 21. Yes, I got married at 21. I'm about to be 22 this coming week, y'all. But for me, I got married young because, honestly, in my opinion, it's like when you know. If you know you want to be with somebody for the rest of your life, why wait 20 plus years before it's like, to me that's like not necessary. Like, we both knew what we wanted. It's not like one of us wanted it and the other one didn't. We both knew what we wanted it and stop it, and when we wanted it, so we just both went for it. And you can ask him the same question and he'll give you a very similar answer. We both knew exactly what we wanted, so we just got married. Let's see. What are you doing? Oh, thank you for kisses. Thank you. You don't want to be in the video anymore? You're done? Okay. She's done, y'all. You're done. Also, deciding on getting a dog was a big decision. I've always had animals, like always. I've had 2 cats. I've had several dogs. Where you going? And then he's never had an animal, so he wanted a dog. He always wanted a dog. And the way we got Macy, y'all, is so off topic. We went to Walmart and there were dogs out there, and then they sold out. And then we had to go find a dog. But that's one thing you have to decide on too. Like, if one of y'all are animal lovers and the other one isn't. Thank God my husband does love animals. We actually want to rescue some more dogs. These are shelter baby. But yeah, like, being married young to me is fun. It's a learning experience, definitely, because you have to adjust to somebody else being around you 24/7. But like I said, you have to have your own friends, like, because his friends are not really your friends, they're his friends. His family is your family, but at the end of the day, it's his family more than it's yours. Sorry to put it that way, y'all. But my hard thing is, like, I don't have a lot of friends my age that are going through what I'm going through. And so I'm having to find older friends that relate to me more, because my younger friends want to do stuff that people at 21 do, you know, and like, that's fine. Like, if you're 21 and you want to party, like, go for it. Like, but for me, like, that's never really been my cup of tea. And then being married, I just feel like doing a lot of the single stuff is disrespectful to not just my husband, but to myself and our marriage. And that's just not, like, I've never been a party person, honestly. It's not something I want to do. I'm a homebody. But yeah, like, a lot of that stuff you have to, like, think about before you get married. So I have friends, but most of my friends live an hour away. His friends live an hour away too, but like, I don't know, they hang out more, they talk more, and me and my friends don't talk that much because everybody has their own lives and we're all going in different directions, and that's understandable. But yes, being married young is definitely fun. It's a challenge at times, but I wouldn't trade it for the world. And I think, like, if you're with somebody and y'all both want the same things, then you might as well just talk that out. Go see a counselor before you get married. See a counselor, y'all. Like, go to therapy, get couples therapy, and make sure that one of you is not pushing it on the other one. And if y'all both want it and y'all are, like, going to therapy and y'all are happy, then I say go for it. And don't let anybody talk you out of it, because a lot of people were telling me, like, you're too young to get married, like, y'all really don't know what y'all want in life. But I honestly think we're both happy with the decisions that we made, and I think we're happier together than we were apart. If only you were here for the conversation. But yeah, it's just do what's best for you and not what's best for everybody else. You can't please other people, because at the end of the day, like, if you're not happy, then really, that sounds selfish, but that's all that matters. If you're only to make everybody else happy, then you're gonna end up miserable and, like, mentally, like, unstable, and that's not healthy in any kind of way. So sometimes you have to be selfish and do what's best for you. And if that is marrying somebody at the age of 21, 22, then go for it. Like, there should really be no one stopping you, as long as, like, you're in love with that person and they're in love with you. Thanks, guys, for watching. Like and subscribe. Bye.